Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When a delirious Sarah forced him to swear to take care of our girl, Days teasers gave us the impression that Xander was about to discover the truth. Did you hear that, Xander? She of course walked it back when she regained consciousness, and then merely said that she would be naming her and Rex's daughter of her and Rex, named Victor after Xander's uncle. But we are aware of how Salem operates. Xander, Paul Telfer, will eventually realize that he is little Victoria's father. Will he ever forgive Sarah, Lindsay Godfrey, for her lies after he does? And would he still desire a future with his ex-wife and the mother of his child? Sarah and Xander were meant to be. We are aware of it. Xander is aware of it. Chloe is aware of it. Rex is aware of it. Maggie is aware of it. Even Sarah is aware of this, so she makes a strong effort to downplay it. She claims she wants to protect baby Vicky from her occasionally criminal father. But Sarah's lovely heart is what she really wants to keep safe. She is aware that Xander would want to be involved in Victoria's life if he knew he was Victoria's father. He must also be a part of Sarah's life if he is to be in her daughter's life. Resistance will then be pointless. Sarah's belief that Xander won't want her after learning she lied to him is the only thing preventing her from running back into his arms right now. Oh my goodness, that was near. However, Xander has gone too far to be stopped by something so small. More than anything else, he will be overjoyed to learn that he is a father. Both Sarah and Victoria will be things he wants. She won't have the strength to refuse. Join the discussion on our Facebook page, peruse our Twitter feed, or keep an eye out for an update on our Instagram stories to learn more about what's happening on your favorite soap operas. I'll see you there. Fans of Days of Our Lives want to know who Victor Kiriakis' lifelong love was. Most of his dearest lovers have visited Salem again to express their condolences. However, some people are curious as to which woman was his true love. Read on to find out more. The Days of Our Lives viewers asked this question: who was the love of Victor's life? Asked Lundy18 on the soapcentral.com message boards. Maggie or Caroline was it? Or another person? Personally, I believe Caroline was the one. Fans of DOO flocked to the thread to express their opinions. Maggie Horton and Caroline Brady each have their supporters. A supporter penned, Caroline. Mickey was the object of Maggie's affection. Some people think that Maggie preferred Mickey Horton to Victor. I couldn't agree more, said one user. Watching Days, I'm not sure who belongs with whom. I believe it alters constantly. Another fan remarked, I guess it's not Mickey to them, because the writers are saying that Victor was the love of Maggie's life. Another said, Caroline. For years, he had loved her. She told him she belonged to Sean, and he gave up on her. But his love for her never wavered. Fans of the Days of Our Lives think Caroline was responsible. They doubt that Maggie's love for Victor was as intense as she stated. She was Mickey's longtime love. The couple would always end up together for whatever reason. They would each be the other's runaway. Was Caroline Brady Victor Kiriakis' true love? Fans of the Days of Our Lives must speculate whether Caroline was Victor's true love. One supporter put it succinctly: Mickey was Maggie and Caroline was the love of Victor's life. Maggie, did you adore Victor? Yes, but it makes no difference that he wasn't her true love. They were devoted to one another and adored one another. Some fans of DOL are miffed that Sarah Horton referred to Maggie as the love of Victor's life when it was obvious where his heart lay. Maggie had several amazing loves in her life, but Victor wasn't the one she was truly in love with. The creators of Days of Our Lives did, however, honor Victor and Caroline in their montage. What do you believe? Who do you believe to be Victor's greatest love? Comment here and share your thoughts. In addition, Channel lets Talia go as gently as she can. E.J. Sivens is the assassin he hired who botched the assassination, and Sean keeps drinking and wallowing in his own misery. Let's now delve a little more deeply into what transpired. Trip, ever the gentleman, apologized excessively to Wendy for having to end their romantic getaway, but Wendy insisted that he had nothing to apologize for. After all, his mother had just escaped a hit and fled. How was he to blame for that? Tripp was surprised to find Ava and Harris hanging out in his after they had briefly parted ways and gone to their individual bedrooms. Wendy, on the other hand, reacted as if it were the most natural thing in the world when she walked in and discovered the trio engaged in a conspiracy-related conversation. Ava described her conviction that EJ sent the hired gun in her direction and that he would try again. She also related how she had been persuaded by images of Susan, possibly psychic projections, but her intended victim was truly alive and well, and somewhere in London. Tripp laughed and questioned how they intended to leave the nation. Enter Wendy, who was an expert at creating false IDs. If she had some real passports she could alter, creating new passports would be a breeze. She also did it for Tripp. The intrepid pair were now known as Anna Scott and William Thacker, aka Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant's characters in Wendy's favorite movie, Notting Hill, and they were on their way in no time. Wendy also had Ava and Harris photographed and their passports dummied. Walmart did it faster and better than anybody else could have. Despite Jada's, Elia Cantu, best efforts, she was unable to persuade Joyce the murder lady to come clean about who put her in charge of Ava. This was true even after she quoted a particularly damning interaction between the femme and her employer, which went something like this: "Why haven't I heard from you? Is Ava no longer a factor?" Soon after, EJ entered the room, arguing that he was there to provide legal advice and not, as Jada suggested, to persuade his hired staff to remain silent. Joyce received some fairly strong warnings from Jada before she left. For his part, EJ complained that his scheme had failed miserably, but vowed to still exact revenge on Ava. Chanel and Johnny's reconciliation was severely derailed when Talia, a doe-eyed character, arrived at Chanel's door bearing flowers after having a most delightful conversation with Belle Martha Madison. Once Johnny had left, Chanel drew Talia inside and gave her the entire "it's not you, it's me" spiel. To be more specific, Chanel said, "I only divorced my ex-husband because the devil made us do it." Talia sobbed because she should have anticipated this. For her lately, things were going far too smoothly. Chanel insisted that Talia deserved everything good in her life, but all Talia could do was blame herself for initially telling Chanel how she felt about her. Sean Brandon Beamer continued his bad behavior by pointing out Bella's numerous affairs in her face before stalking off to go drink some more after making an absolute fool of himself by showing up to the no-tell motel that Ava and Harris had previously occupied, smelling of alcohol and crashing into the furniture. In the Brady pub, where Talia was also drowning her sorrows, Sean asked to join her on her journey. In contrast, Chanel joined Johnny in the dinner home to continue their conversation where they left off as Bella made a pitiful call to her husband. Days of Our Lives can be shown on the W Network or Global TV app in Canada and Peacock, plus in the United States during the week. Check out the most recent day's spoilers for more information about what will happen in Salem, and go here for a detailed look at the show's history. Join the discussion on our Facebook page, peruse our Twitter feed, or keep an eye out for an update on our Instagram stories to learn more about what's happening on your favorite soap operas. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.